And we're off. Looks like they're both heading up towards Sanctuary to start. I bet they're going to do the Lost Woods to Kakariko route.
You know, watching the open modes on this is the best part of this whole event, is just to see the first 5-10 minutes and see how people route.
Ooh, Vault's going right.
Looks like he's going for rupees.
Yeah. We're going to get a hula hand.
Oh, that'll definitely pay off if they get an early either Power Glove or Moon Pearl, something that would normally give them access to that.
We already have hula hand percent. That's confirmed. JCopes checking the
It looked like a heart.
The agony? It looked like a heart. I couldn't really tell because it was very, very quick.
It was very close. I think that might have been a heart container, a full heart. Oh, Vault's heading east.
Yeah, Vault looks like he's going to head down towards Moldor to start.
Oh, I've never seen this open.
Yeah, this is a new one on me.
Oh! Forgot that vendor was down there.
Right, but there's another vendor in Kakariko.
I wanted to swim.
Meanwhile, for JCopes, nothing really going on in Thieves' Room.
Oh, that's why you go there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, now he's going straight south. Very interesting open. It's amazing how many different ways you can do this.
Yeah, it's just unusual to not go Kakariko first. I wonder if this will pay off. Remember, there's something like, I'm trying to remember the exact number. I believe it's 16 chests in Kakariko.
Sounds right.
Got a bottle for Vault in the dam.
That'll help if he goes to Village after this and there's no bottle available.
Yeah, that's very true. Right. JCopes looking for bombs. He's probably giving up and going to go buy some. And the outside dam item is a piece of heart, so no help there. So far a pretty tame seed, but it's very, very early, obviously.
And the good thing is we'll know just about everything here within the next couple of minutes, basically from everywhere in the starting positions.
Alright, let's see if Vault's gamble pays off. Silvers right away, that's helpful, but it's not going to get you anywhere early. No, nothing really going on in Moldorm Cave. The silver arrows are nice, but not going to progress you early on.
You know, the problem I'm seeing here is he's 25 rupees short from doing Fate Flippers if you want to go to Zora. That's the reason to do the Hula Hand Room early.
Maybe. Still got one more check. You can probably check Ice Room. Maybe we'll get lucky, get 50 rupees, or progress an item. JCopes getting a big 300.
He's down to one heart. He doesn't want to get hit by that crab.
Well, if you need money, Kakariko's got it. JCopes just got 800 rupees from the first couple chests.
Oh, looks like that was 3 crystals on that map.
Yep, which actually could be a quick seed. Usually the 3 crystals, it tends to be because it requires so many items. Turtle Rock winds up being an unnecessary pendant. Considering silvers are early on, you might really not be going there at all. There's a bottle in blinds.
More money.
Ooh, by God, that's Kane!
And that's a great find if Copes does not go down there early or kind of leaves that one to the end. And now he's stuck there. He needs 24 rupees. He looks like he really wants to do fake flippers here, but he can't.
That's my best. Any wrestling fans, that's my best JR impression. It's not very good. Yeah, this gamble seems like it's backfired a bit on Vault. Bug catcher net on Sick Kids, so there's a vanilla placement.
Now, did you see that what Vault did there with picking up the bush? I didn't know you could set yourself up that way.
Yeah, that's interesting, actually. That's a new one on me as well. Let's see what's under the bridge. And then the borders is 10 arrows.
Vault really wants rupees here.
I'm sure he'll take a hammer or something, too.
Well, he'll take any good item, but he really wants to fake Flipper up there, I'm assuming.
And that doesn't help anything. And JCopes is going to blind walk the maze. Interesting decision. See if it pays off. Oh, it's a sword!
Ooh. Yeah, he did that blind. He didn't look, did he?
No, he did not. That's a good point, Roach. Yeah, it puts you perfectly... That bush trick apparently puts you 1 pixel away from the edge. It's, I think it's something new that someone discovered somewhat recently. Because I've never heard of it until now, at least.
It's amazing how many different little strats we're seeing on these, both this and in the main tournament. It's incredible.
JCopes without a lamp heading up to the escape, that's a little risky. It's a neat bomb trick.
That was a red rupee there in the lumberjack cave.
Right, okay. So it's even worse than a heart. Yep, big 20. Vault's clearing out the Tecker village. He's going to be unhappy with himself when he sees all the rupees there. Now here's the question, because you can't really know until you get to do Graveyard, is will this dark room have something in it that he's not going to really be able to get to?
Yeah, the question is, do you want to spend the time in doing it? He has a sword. It makes it a little bit easier to do that.
It does make it a lot easier.
There's the key.
Alright, there's a key. That doesn't help. Meaning if the map is in one of these 2 chests, it's guaranteed, the dark room is guaranteed to have an item. Good news is that also means Graveyard guaranteed to have 3 items.
You got to wonder if at that point, you know the Power Glove is going to come eventually. It's almost easier at that point to do it from the other side if you're ever going to check the graveyard. Because now you have the key to get in there.
Throwing the bombs. Boring old bombs. My guess is that JCopes, unless he knows any dark rooms, and he might, will head right after this chest. He'll see him quit out and head down to Moldorm.
That's a pretty safe bet.
Master Sword in the bottom. Yeah, that's exactly what he's going to do.
Not only that, he's going to have the advantage if he does want to fake Flipper at this point to do that break. He's got all the money in the world.
Now, considering a really easy Master Sword early, you have to be thinking, might this be an Agony Suit?
Yeah, obviously the lamp is going to be required for that, and that's it. And then you really look out for, you know, hammer and hook shot and flippers, any way to get out of there.
as I check off my map, I'm actually tracking this with a map to make sure that it can correctly call where people can go.
Yeah, neither have been actually to Eastern or Sasharala yet. So
No, not yet.
That's really the big one.
Slowly but surely running out of locations with their current items. They're gonna have to head. They're almost gonna have to head to Eastern next. Yeah, 10 minutes in, 1,500 rupees. This is a rich seed. JCopes collecting his silvers. Vault's gonna check first. You can see the sword, and he'll be doing the maze.
Yeah, I don't know if Vault's even checked the map yet.
I don't believe either. Here we go.
So yeah, 5 is Eastern, and the other 2 are just, I think it was 4 and 7.
Or minor crystals. Yep.
You know, there are some seeds you go through without collecting 1,500 rupees total, and they've done it in 11 minutes.
Vault getting a sword. By God, that's Kane again.
A really good one for him to go down and get that now.
I wonder if he's going to fake Clippers in, or if he's going to simply head to Eastern.
Oh, he's heading down.
He's definitely going to fake Clippers in.
See, this is when this is going to pay off for him if there is something there that's huge, because Vault wanted to go there and he couldn't.
Now, this is one of the rare situations where I actually like the sequence break. Usually I don't like to do a sequence break this early because there's only so many places to check. There's going to be something in Eastern or in Aginas.
Yeah, it's good information to know, especially checking out the ledge. It can go either way. Chances are you only have one shot at one item, and unless the flippers are hanging out like in Eastern, there's probably not anything of great value. But maybe you could get a glove upgrade or something like that that you're supposed to get later.
Well, no, he can't actually fake Clippers back now, can he?
Oh, you can jump off the ledge there. You can do that. There's a spot on the right ledge you can jump off.
Okay.
Clipper back.
He's not doing it though. Vault heading into Escape. It's been pretty much the same locations, just slightly different order. JCopes seems to be collecting these faster. He is heading towards Eastern. He's going to check Sharashala's closet. I thought he's there. He'll be poking his head into the dungeon.
Now here's a question: in this situation, you're going into Eastern without any real progression item. If you know the dark room, do you still do the dark room here?
Yeah, if you know the dark room, it takes no worries there. Lamp and bow. You can go ahead and just do Eastern.
Never mind.
If you know the dark room, absolutely.
That
even if you have to double dip, you don't have to go back through that room ever again. That's probably the longest cut. It's not a particularly difficult dark room either.
Well, that lamp also opens up Aghanim.
That it does. But he's got the entirety of Eastern to unlock more stuff.
So we're looking at what, the 2 Eastern chests, the Aghanis cave, and now the under the sewer cave is open now too. So
3 Eastern chests.
Right. Sorry. Yeah, 3 Eastern chests. Right. You're correct.
3 Eastern chests in Agina, and whatever the Eastern chest might unlock.
Yeah, so this is one of those situations, if you find, let's say, hook shot or flippers, you pretty much know where you're going to go.
By God, that's the other cane.
I almost got to think if you don't get either one of those, if you don't get a glove upgrade or a hammer here early on, you almost think you have to go to Aghanim. The chances of the 2 items needed at this point are pretty slim. They're running out of spots to go.
You still, I would still search the item spots anyway, just because 1, you don't have Moon Pearl. 2, Aghanim is such a huge time waste that if it happens to be in that one item, you might as well cook your seed. They're not too far apart. We're talking about a matter of maybe 1 minute. One paid off gamble more than makes up for that. So far, pretty healthy the linear seed.
Yeah, these are always nice. They're sometimes time-consuming, but they're really nice when it just tells you exactly where to go.
Alright, that's 2 items. He's going to have to head to the big key room, because that's where the big key must be. Well, he doesn't... Oh no, he got the big key. I'm sorry. Is he going to check it? No, he's going to take the risk, and he's going to head straight to Armos. I actually like this move. So if this comes up with an item that is a progression item of some kind, that's going to be pretty huge for JCopes.
It's going to earn him about a minute, is about how long it takes to do that.
Right, but if it backfires, it's going to cost him about next. It's about how long it takes to get back to that point.
It's a gamble, definitely early on.
Yeah, it's not a very severe gamble. It's a smart game. And then with silvers, they'll make very quick work of these. Oh, and the silver glove, and it pays off in spades.
And you talk about an interesting item to get when you're running out of places to go.
Alright, that opens up the graveyard, and then opens up Western Death Mountain. And it technically opens up Zora's, so you may want to try to wait until you get flippers. Just for safety, because that's a dangerous place to go around with fake flippers.
Oh, here's the gamble paying off, because Alt's running around. It's going to take him an extra minute.
Mm-hmm. Head straight to the graveyard. He's going to hope that he does not find a map there, which means that he does not have to continue through the dungeon.
I like this play with the key already in your inventory, because you know exactly, there's no question down here.
Alright. Oh, and he's going to have to go back to the dark room. Whole lot of nothing there. Vault discovering a compass. So pretty healthy lead for JCopes so far, maybe 3 or 4 minutes. Nope, nothing doing in escape, so there's an opportunity for Vault to make that up.
And you gotta assume he's gonna go to Death Mountain now.
Oh, JCopes is definitely going to Death Mountain. It's a matter of whether Vault decides to try to finish the escape first or not.
I'm very curious if either of these two are going to go to Zora anytime, especially because Vault, you could tell he wanted to go to Zora very early if there was a sequence break there, if something important. That would have been a huge, huge gain for him if he would have got that early on.
Remember, the downside of doing Zora's Fake Flippers is that has an enemy-rich area, and there is a shot of a soft lock while using Fake Flippers.
Absolutely.
Vault completing Eastern Palace. Hook shot on the old man.
That is convenient.
That is great. It opens up Eastern Death Mountain right away. And he's smart, he'll head straight there, but he is not going to do that.
And there's no harm in coming up here and checking these two items. You can just jump right down.
You have to come back up here to do Harris anyway. I would wait until you were routing up here to do that. You have no way to get there right now. And the very off chance that this one item is something significant, and it's not.
You know, I would have bet money that this was going to be an Aghanim seed at the beginning of this, but now I'm having doubts.
I think there's very little chance of that now. Where Eastern Death Mountain has available to use 7 chests.
Yeah, 8 if you count Spiral.
Yes, you're right. It's 5 and 2, not 4 and 2. I actually miscounted the Eastern.
And it looks like Vault's right on his footsteps, too. He's doing the same route.
Same route. Hammer, so that means that this is definitely not an Aghanim seed. Well, no, it definitely isn't, because they can get to the Eastern Dark World. Yep. Actually, they don't have the Moon Pearl.
Oh, this is true. Would that be that would be worse?
That would be rough. Moon Pearl on the pyramid. I've seen it happen. Little bottle. So he's gonna check Spiral. He's gonna try to bomb jump across. This isn't the easiest bomb jump in the world. Nope.
And Vault's again right on his footsteps here, so.
By the way, but in case lest you worry for their health, they both drew 2 blue potions, and Copes dies. It's actually not that big of a deal. He can go up and do Hera.
Yeah, he can go up through the hammer route now.
He can go the hammer route now. That's right.
Yeah, so, you probably even want to do that before you check Spiral, just to get it out of the way, because he's got a fire source. There's no reason not to do that now, and then he can leave and then go down Spiral. So in reality, that caught Vault up. He's right there now.
Well, remember that Copes already did all of the rooms to the east. Yeah, that death there, not a very big time loss. Considering that the save point was literally about a minute away. Oh, get rocked. Big 20 on the big rock.
He's going to Hera.
Oh, absolutely. Forgot about it. Yeah, you're right. You can just go ahead and come back and do Spiral after. Now, with 2 blue potions, this would be rough, but I believe you can do Spike Cave.
I think the count with the hook shot is 15 hearts, I believe.
Right. He's got 2 full refills, basically, so that would be 24 hearts of play.
Well, keep in mind, they have all the money in the world to refill those
Very
later.
true. It's just they don't have the flute to get there very quickly.
Yeah, that's not a bad play.
No, considering you would finish Western Death Mountain, you don't have to worry about doing anything until you get back here with the gold glyphs. JCopes getting stuck having to do the tile room.
Well, he gets to take a coffee break. Oh,
Alright,
moving.
Vault's going down to the spiral caves. Let's see. I could be wrong, but I think JCopes is setting up a death warp, and that's why it's so low health. Just gotta be careful not to get hit here. There we go.
Yeah, one of the more annoying rooms to backtrack on.
Alright, big key, and he will happily take his death and head back to the start of the room. So the bummer is that he hasn't found any items yet, so he's going to have to drop down or try to bomb jump across to the big chest. Vault also heading to Hera. Hmm? Oh, he's checking that.
Oh, that's right. He hasn't seen that yet.
Ooh, fire rod.
Very nice.
Very, very nice. Still needs a moon pearl to really advance this.
Oh man, could it still be Aga with it on the pyramid? There's not many spots left after this.
It could either be on the pyramid or in Agina's. It's equal chance, really. Or it could be here.
Zora. No, Shield was in the basement. So
I see. Gotcha. Okay.
So it's that, and then and Zora's still open. That's really it.
Yeah. Alright, JCopes making short work of Moldorm. I could be wrong, but I don't think Vault is in enough on that square to be able to walk forward. He's going to have to go back. Not huge, but it's something.
You'd almost want to step off right about now and take some damage unless you plan on walking back out.
Yeah. He does not do that. JCopes heading over to Spiral. I forgot to see what it was earlier. I don't believe it was.
I believe it was a red rupee, if I'm not. It's nothing important. Oh, forgot to hit the switch. Done that several times.
Right. I think he's going to head for... What are these fake flippers?
Yeah, it's a 50-50. I think you either go north or you're going to go south to desert or south to fake flippers, and that's really about it.
And it looks like he's heading to desert. They have evenly matched in items. Here's Agina's cave. We badly want this to be a moon pearl. There it is!
And there's much rejoicing.
So at this point, pretty much everything, Skull Woods, Thieves Town, and Pod are all open. The entirety of West Dark World is open outside of the swamp, the mire, I should say. Well, I guess it's the same thing. Along with, of course, Hype Cave. So, with there only being 4 crystals in Dark World, it's not impossible that these 3 will be full. That the 3 that are open will already be there. I think Copes is gonna head for Skullwood and Thieves Town, which is probably the correct play here.
And I don't know about you, I love it when I get in here and I see that Skullwoods is a pendant in this logic, because there seems like there's always items in Skullwoods when it's a pendant, not so much when it's a crystal.
That's been a commentary I've heard about a lot about VT26 and journals, that they, for whatever reason, pendant dungeons seem to always have something.
And Skullwoods is a perfect dungeon for this because you can get in and out in 2 minutes. There's not a lot going on. Most of the time you don't have to finish it. They have the fire rod, so they can at least, you know, if they want to finish it, they can.
Alright, the pendants are Mire, Swamp, and Pod. And the major crystal is on... Ooh, it's on Turtle Rock. I hope it's on a Fat Fairy seed.
And I see the right Pod was the green?
Yes, Pod was the green.
Oh, they have... Uh-oh. Oh, Vault is
going straight to Agony. He's going to be unhappy with himself in about a second. Gold gloves and
there it is.
That'll open up Dark World, Death Mountain. Was that anything? I missed that chest.
That was a key, so he's fine.
Okay.
He's actually getting the other key here.
Yeah.
I like what he did there. He's not even going to skip it. He doesn't need that key. He's skipping it. I do like what he did there, though, without coming back to get that, just so you don't have to deal with pits.
There's a big key, so he's gonna attempt a it's not a particularly difficult bomb jump. There we go. And a compass.
So with this being a crystal, he's got 2 blue goos, and you got to imagine he's just going to go finish this.
Oh yeah, he's going to go hit the chest. No, actually he won't hit the chest unless Mafia doesn't have it. Well, wait, does he check this chest, you think?
You don't have to, because you have to come back this way. Oh yeah, there's easy.
Might as well.
Then.
Unless you die, which actually doesn't hurt at all.
It's the best time to die in there.
Yeah, Vault is going to be an unhappy person in a second. I don't know why. I don't know if he just forgot about Aguinez or...
Yeah, it's one of those, you know, it's out of the way. You know, if you're looking at a map, you see I gotta go all the way down north. I agree with you. I would have checked it, but
from Link's house, even bootless, it doesn't take that long to get there. Skip on the free key.
Yeah, he decided not to check that chest. He's just gonna go clear and then double back.
Oh no, he did.
Oh, did he? I'm sorry.
Yeah, it wasn't. I don't believe it was anything. So he'll check this chest if he needs to later. Vault a little bit of heart trouble, but remember he has those 2 blue potions. He's actually going to walk around to collect more hearts. Here's the downside. Well, I guess you have blue potions, so it actually doesn't matter.
You can use silvers here too. They do one-shot these Gibdos.
That's very true. He's just trying to tank through him, but he's asking for trouble at this point.
You see now it's a danger.
Well, now he's so low health, he might just kill those Gyptos and pop a blue potion. Ooh. Oh no.
Oh, that hurts.
That's rough.
Yeah, that stings.
That stings a lot because now you probably have to burn one of your blue potions.
He does have
Just for
lamp,
magic.
so he could, do the first 3 lamp and save his magic, and then use the fire
Yeah,
rod
and
for the fourth.
you get the refill. Okay, he just remembered the silvers.
And Wallmaster takes one for the team.
That's exactly what he's gonna do. The Soul Master Sword, you want a full fire rod for or as much fire rod as you can for
Yeah, piece of heart on the ledge. Oh, and he just ducks out. Now he's gonna go check it, and he's gonna be very upset with
He's
himself.
not gonna be happy. But kudos to JCopes. He wound up with full magic again going into Mull.
A very convenient full decanter drop.
Less convenient spike trap.
My
You can
least
try to
favorite.
use-
Yeah, this is
Oh,
my
you
least
gotta
favorite.
burn one now.
Yeah, you kind of have to there. This is definitely my least favorite boss in the entire game.
I think certain versions of Vitreous beat it.
Oh, like
Like what
Vitreous
you got?
Master Sword or Fighter Sword, no arrows,
Right.
no cape.
Oh, map on Mafia, so I believe he's going to need to head into that chest. Unless he got like a reaper or something and I missed it.
No, I think that's got to be that last chest. And here comes Vault. Oh, he's going to be so angry here in a minute.
Yep, he's going to do it. This chest stinks.
There it is.
He doesn't do the ice blue dance. Oh, this is flippers.
First.
That opens up Ice Palace, which is a crystal dungeon.
And he does have one blue goo still, so he's got green mail. You got to be a little careful in there, but he's got hook shot, he's got cane, and he's got all utility. Just as long as he can, just as long as he's got enough health. But he's got a lot of stuff to go before he gets there.
He's not too far from go mode.
Let's see, boots. He's going to need one medallion of some sort, and then
We don't know which medallion. He's Ice Rod.
the ice rod, maybe boots.
Maybe boots, depending on what DP does. He'll need the book or he'll need the flute. Preferably the flute.
No, you're right. He's not far.
Yeah, and he has so many places to check. He has two full crystal dungeons he can do, along with all of basically all the Dark World.
Yeah, these guys. They're going to do Thieves Town all the way up the south route, all the way to Hype Cave, maybe even up.
Oh, a double ring. Oh, you're right. Mirror flute, Albie. You're right. I forgot about the mirror. But Jacob says the Thieves Town. Vault. Now almost a full dungeon behind.
Yeah, Vault's going to...
It's gonna be hard to catch up for a while.
Yeah, it's going to get shoveled.
Shovel. So That's not bad if he gets the mirror at one point or another. But he still has to check Dark World.
Yeah, Vault's really gonna want a overworld item like the ice rod to be buried somewhere to try to make up some time.
Right.
In the late game. It's always ice rod. It's always ice rod.
Oh, and there's the book, so no need for fluid at all. Did he get another item in this area, or was
it was two? It was two items. It was a small key, big key.
Okay. His hammer, so there's no part of this dungeon he can't collect.
Vault taking the death warp there. It looks like saves him. Maybe a few seconds of getting out of there, but replenishes his hearts.
The real bummer is that blind is not super fun to do with this few amount of hearts.
Keep in mind that he did get. They did pick up both. Got Can of Burna, which is an amazingly cheesy way of getting through blind.
Mm-hmm. Other than that one. Oh, Vault taking a death, and I don't know if he wanted to do that.
Yeah, I couldn't tell if that one was intentional or not. It almost looked intentional, but I'm not sure.
No, maybe he's just doing the heart refill.
It could have been just for hearts, yeah.
JCopes needs to be careful because dying here would be a pretty harsh time loss.
Yeah, dying after you've gotten blind out is fine.
It's fine, but if you do it before, you got a long way to go.
There are two hearts in the room down here, so as long as he doesn't get sniped by the red one, he should be okay.
Big chest has a big 50. Oh, he's gonna want to get that heart. Vault doing Maka. Got 2 full blue potions on him. He needs to use it now. Ooh, the mirror.
Now that's huge too because he got that shovel. He's gonna be able to clear everything down there.
Yep.
Do that in a Grove item. That's everything.
He's gonna be able to go get the blacksmith. He's gonna be able to go get batter. Well, no, he's not. He doesn't have a potion. The powder, I should say.
Very convenient seed here.
Yeah, this might be a quick race. Let's say that, and they're gonna Ice Rod will be on the pedestal now. Watch.
I was just gonna say that. Yeah, Ice Rod's gonna be buried somewhere on very unlikely.
Alright, JCopes taking the dangerous strat. Okay, he's thinking better of it.
Yeah, really good call there. This is so easy. You just stand there.
I think you swipe once or twice to make it a little faster. Alright, dispatch is blind.
No, his execution has been very strong so far.
Vault goes down to Mafia. That is a big time loss, and JCopes lead.
Nope. No. Yeah. No. He actually he had,
bigger.
That was he was getting
no,
the
that
second
was
chest. Yeah.
Oh,
That was
I'm sorry.
intentional.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. It's walking back through there is a pain. Yeah. No, that would have been that would just been horrible. That would have been almost insurmountable. But
With this kind of seed, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he's a full dungeon behind. It's not completely unheard of to come back. You know, who knows what happens, but
it depends on where the wall is.
Yeah, you got a couple items still to search for, and you know, who knows? Maybe Copes misses a sword upgrade or something like that, and still a lot.
By the dollar, he drops some bombs in anger.
Ooh, interesting. Vault's leaving.
Yeah, I think he's gonna look at Bumper Cave. Yeah. And then he's gonna head back around, I guess? I don't know about this. Oh, you know what? He's gonna do the South Island, see the gold gloves. Oh no, wait.
Yeah, he does not have that yet.
No, that's in Thieves Town. He just went up to check the Bumper Cave, I guess. Usually you want to save that till when you can do the, No, I don't think he has gold glyphs.
Oh yes, he does. They were in Skullwoods, weren't they? Yeah, it was in the second.
Yeah, you're right.
Skullwoods. That's correct. Yep.
And I just saw his map, his start menu show that.
Saving that frog.
Cope's gonna take care of the thing. Yes, and flips. Thank you. Sorry, we've been mostly watching Copes because Vault is just Copes' run, but a little behind. Doing this a slow way, unfortunately, as there's no boots yet. And a lot of nothing.
You know, 4 crystals in, I understand that, you know, it's often common to skip heart pieces, but you might not get that many more opportunities for heart containers.
You only have, green mail and 7 hearts. You do have Cane and Burna, so you can do that. You always kind of want to keep a running tally in your head of if you have 3 heart pieces, because then you have a situation like that percentage, so you maybe just pick it up. Didn't matter in the end. Vault getting a shovel. Alright, we're gonna have a check of the South Grove. Gotta leave the chest outside. No!
Wow.
Wow!
That surprises me.
Pretty brave.
I mean, I'm thinking ahead that what if you don't see another sword upgrade? If they're buried in pendant dungeons, you don't have to go into them, and you have to do Master Sword, Ganon?
Oh, forget about all that. What if you don't get a mail?
Yeah, exactly. That's
really rough. Big 20. We're gonna get a check of, let's also check combo stuff too, right? Yep. Lunchbox had a whole lot, nothing in it. So we'll get a look at Bombos, and then I think he might. What do you think? Think he heads into DP?
I don't think you do that here. I mean, you're going to lose Hype Cave if you do that, because then you got to get your portal back.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
Not,
Well,
I mean,
no,
you
it's not.
You can save quit.
And also, the portal is right there.
Well, the portal's going to be up in the ledge, though.
No. I'm saying the portal, the warp back is literally in like 1 square away.
Oh, right. If you do a save quit, you're right.
Yeah. It's not a huge loss.
I mean, nothing's unless it's boot locked, and then
right.
If you just miss boots in Hype Cave. Yeah, Vault's having some issues here with Thieves Town.
Yeah, I think he just got eaten by the Hellway. Alright, moment of truth for JCopes. This is a minor gamble. Though he's got to be feeling pretty good about himself right now.
Yeah, he's routed really well here.
That's clutch.
Yeah, as long as there's nothing important on the torch here, he's in the clear.
Oh, the cape is there, but the bumper cave has nothing important on it. He doesn't know this.
Yeah, he has Caverna already. The only thing that would lock would be Bumper Cave.
Right, and there's just a big 20 on there. Use a little bit nicer to have cape, for lag strats.
Yeah, if you have to use it on Ganon, for instance, that is horrible. Using the Caverna is just the worst.
Alright, so the last time's going to be a Lamela. Wonder if he's going to... Did he look at the ledge? I don't think he did.
I don't believe he did.
So he's going to probably blind pull that. Again, not a huge time loss. Oh, he looked. Alright, thanks, Maniac.
Okay, thank you. Yeah.
Sometimes you're a bit possible for us to miss things. It was a, you're right, it was a gold arrow. An arrow upgrade.
Vault just got his mirror.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you ask me, this seed has been too generous. I'm just waiting for that ice rod.
Or for like Bombos to be on the pedestal.
Exactly.
You need Bombos to open it up. Or the ultimate troll. You get Ether. Ether opens Meyer, and Meyer has the other medallion.
Yeah, considering they haven't had to go into a pendant dungeon yet, I'm just watching, waiting for it.
The only bummer is that one of the pendant dungeons is Swamp, and that's a lot of chests. The other one is Pod, which is also a lot of chests, 6 and 5 respectively. They still got a bunch of places to search.
Oh yeah, lots of things left. Ooh, down to 1 heart, but Vault pulled it off.
Yeah, trying to hit these guys with the Silver Arrow is not as easy as it looks. Especially since that last timing is not really a visual cue. Ooh, and the Tempered Sword. Alright, so that makes Ganon pretty much not a problem at this point. What you see here is a save and quit out to the house, and you're going to see a hotkey check. And if that comes up empty, I believe he'll probably head into Ice Palace.
Yeah, I mean, Ice, you got to do it anyway. It's better than going into Pod. Although, again, he only has 9 hearts green mail. That's not an incredibly safe.
I wonder if you walk into Swamp. Oh, nope, he's getting hearts now. Yep, Hot Cave had health, but now it's else.
Probably still important here. Well, he's getting his mirror out ready. You might be right. Maybe he's gonna.
Yeah, he might.
I mean, he could still go either way here.
Dip into no, nope. He's gonna head towards ice.
Yep. I like this. I think you have crystal dungeons available. Just do it. You have to do it anyway.
If Vault's playing aggressively, it's just not totally working out for him.
Yeah, he's taken a couple of deaths that have been a little inconvenient. You can tell by his style that he's gambling a little bit.
You think it's a big gambles? It's just they sometimes they don't pay off.
Oh, we get to see that Zora check. I'm a little surprised that he's going up here.
No, I'm not actually, because if you can get yourself in a go mode before you can get an Ice Palace, it makes your life way easier. Considering it doesn't take very much to go from Ice Palace to Zora's, why not?
I guess it's true. You don't have to come back here. The only disadvantage of doing it this way is if you ever have to go to Catfish. It's really convenient to do this with Catfish, but I guess if you never have to do Catfish, then it's another heart. Let's see if he gets that.
My guess is he won't.
I doubt it. I mean, he didn't get it when he had 8 hearts. No. He's probably not going to do it at 11.
He didn't get it with a much shorter walk, too. Yep, hold on, nothing. Yep.
Alright, so that misplay in the beginning from Vault did not matter as long as it doesn't go back there. Very expensive arrows.
Alright, Cope's gonna head into Ice Palace now. So here's the eternal question. You have the cane. You need items. Do you do the bomb jump?
I generally still do, only because if you don't, it's kind of a pain. It's really nice if you get 2 items early and then getting that 3rd item and immediately turning back around, because if you don't get the big key, then you can still drop down on the opposite side of the hole. Let's say the big key is in the that far chest, the one that's way down there that's hammer blocked, or not hammer blocked. That's by the two skulls in that far room. If you don't have to get that if you get the items before. I generally will always bomb jump here now, just as a convenience.
And I used to think that, and then I lost my first race literally because of that chest in the middle of the dungeon.
Ouch.
You can't reach that way.
Oh, well, there's the big key. That
big key. All right.
That solves that. Now you could skip it safe.
Especially if you don't get a key. Then now it's probably makes way more sense to do it. I mean, I got burned in the worst way possible. That was a situation where the big key was in that middle chest and the bow was in the big chest.
Oh, that's rough.
That's not even like you would. It makes sense to bomb jump, but Made it a bad gamble.
Did you have the hook shot at the time?
Yes.
Okay. No, Vault's gonna not go into desert yet. He's gonna get his hype cave here.
Oops. Looks like he's setting it up. Yeah, he's gonna
Do it.
All right.
I personally, I like this. I totally understand your point.
I mean, this is pretty brave considering you do have the big key. You can safely cane down there.
Because I don't. Can you get key locked if you have the hook shot? I don't believe you can.
No. What would be really nice is if this next chest was key. Having no boots here is kind of miserable to line this up.
Oh, Vault's going a little out of the way getting a shield upgrade.
Good time to get a red shield. Oh, there is a key. He's gonna go right on back up. This everything's coming up to JCopes.
Yeah, this routing has been stellar.
Yeah, he's been guessing right every time.
Vault's in here as well, although he's still one full dungeon behind. He hasn't done desert yet.
No.
But this is perfectly reasonable doing this before desert. There's no. It doesn't hurt to do either way.
Still no items. Ooh, there might be something in that middle chest. Well, let's see what's here. The B bottle.
That's the fourth bottle, I believe.
Mm-hmm. This is a bottle seed.
Another thing I've loved about watching this tournament is watching all these different players do different methods of abusing the bee. Seen some interesting ways of using it to a very large advantage.
Oh, that kind of hurts. No, I guess there's still cold stare and
No, it's going to be that chest. There's only the 2 items left.
There's big chest and cold stare. He didn't check.
Oh, big! He didn't check big chest, did he? Right.
But he's not going to play around. He's going to go check the other chests.
Yeah, I would too.
Now I will.
Vault's doing the bomb jump as well.
That was an important chest. That's the flute.
That's a huge chest.
Well, actually,
yeah,
it's nice, but it's totally unnecessary.
Unless you have to start diving into mire or something like that. You're right. Great item to have.
Or if the items in the 3 places that you need to check.
No pendants yet, or not pendants, medallions yet. So he's got to get one of them.
Big ocean, check the big chest the old-fashioned way, and there's one.
There's one.
There's all your items for ice pals.
I actually like doing the bomb there in that case with 4 hearts, because if you falling down the hole, those guys can still hit you. I have died there with 2 hearts falling down there, and all of a sudden the ice guy grabs you and you're dead.
So this could be trouble because cold stare hurts.
Well, he has tempered, and he's got a blue goo, so I wouldn't be shocked to see him burn his 8 shots and then just immediately burn the blue goo.
Yeah, and then he can use the fire rod to keep everything safe. Maybe not. No,
that will one. Yeah, okay, there it is. Like, you get touched, you will die.
You thought better of it.
He's got to be careful, though.
Yeah, it's not a lot of hearts.
It's 5 hearts damage, Green Man, I believe, if I'm not mistaken.
5 or 4, I'm not sure. It's definitely 2 in the ice.
Alright, he cleared that
Doesn't
up
matter.
pretty well. Well, we're at that point. We caught up to it. He needs Ice Rod. Because he's 6 down already. He needs that Ice Rod. So this is the... If there was a chance of a race here, it's got to be that Ice Rod is buried somewhere.
This is the point where I would take the fact that I got a flute as a sign.
Yeah, he hasn't... Did he check Dark Death Mountain yet?
No, he
I
has
don't
not.
think he has.
He has not, but that should be... He should check that last just in case. It does give him the item he needs to get through Trouble Rock. So he'll already be there.
Yeah, I would say you might be right with the flute. He just got Ether Medallion as well, so if he decides to check out the mire area, and if he sees Ethers there, he might be tempted to just go in. If you're gonna quick check a dungeon, a pendant dungeon, Mire's not a bad one. Oh, Vault's gonna catch himself some fairies.
The only really bad one would be probably Pod. Just because of the walk.
Pod's a long dungeon. You know, I forgot that fairy pool was there, dropping down from the bridge there. Yeah, you were right. He read the sign there. He's heading down toward the mire area. See what's down there.
And Mire's emblem will be Ether. Alright, so this makes things a little interesting.
Yeah, I'd have to bet he's just gonna go right in. He's gonna check these two, checkerboard maybe, and he's just gonna dive in. You have to.
I would definitely check checkerboard first.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's what he's doing. Excuse me. Nope.
Well, he's 2 items. He's 1 item or 2 items away from go mode here. Oh, he's not gonna go into mire. Wow. I'm a little surprised by that.
Where is he going?
Oh, he's gonna check the head.
Okay. That's not a bad idea, actually, if he's going to start diving into pedestal dungeons and as well know if he's cleared them or not.
Guarantee everybody in chat right now is just on the edge of their seats waiting to see if this is going to be another half an hour, 45 minutes or not.
Hey, chat, what do you think's on the pedestal?
I want to see something I've never seen before, like a mushroom.
Hold on, nothing.
I've never seen the mushroom on there. I have no idea what the message even is. Oh, Vault is... Oh, he took a he's got that fairy, so Vault's okay.
I bet you anything that it has something to do with Mario. Vault still does not have tempered.
I was just thinking that. Where was tempered at? Wasn't... Oh, it's at the end of Desert.
Right. So this makes this extra hard.
8, I believe. 8 sword charges.
Ooh,
Oh,
it needs
can't take
1
a
hit from death. He's got a blue potion. He should really consider. Nope, it's okay.
Well played. That is not easy.
No.
So Copes is going to check out Turtle Rock here. I'm guessing he's just going to go up and see if it's ether.
Well, I imagine he's going to do the chest on the way up.
Yeah, he'll check the chest on the way up, and he'll check Hookshot Cave. But yeah, he'll check to see if that's ether. If it's ether, he'll probably just dive right in.
Yeah, it's not super unlikely that Ice Rod is in there. Also possible that he'll have an item that leads to an item like the boots. Oh, it doesn't quite get the glitch. There we go.
Like say, if you don't want to have to exit and come back in.
Or go up and around.
Yeah. Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, it's a matter of 5 seconds.
Okay. I've never actually seen anybody go through that south one. I will not.
I always used to go through the south one before I discovered that oh, you can do it, or that my brain just didn't work that way.
This is going to say a lot what's going to happen here.
Well, he's not going to check Hookshot quite yet. It is Quake. He does not have it, so we're going to need to check. He's going to check the Hookshot kid, obviously. But at that point, he's going to be starting to hit independent dungeons. And this is where there's an opportunity to catch up. If you're going item hunting, I would clearly say you go do Swamp first.
That'll be the last shield upgrade he gets. Unless he really wants to get that other one.
No dice.
Ooh, so we're 2 items away. That makes things more interesting.
Oh, he's going to check the Ether Tablet. And probably Spike Cave.
Yeah, he filled up on blue potions, and he still has Cane of Burna. He's more than enough to get through there. Yeah, now it's just guess where that medallion is.
Oh, blue mail. That helps.
Now missing those heart containers, not quite as brutal.
No, he wouldn't flew quite yet. Or I guess he would, if you have to hear of Spike Cave, then you'll see him teleport and flute.
It looks like Vault's gonna go into desert. He'll eventually get his tempered at the end of this.
Mm-hmm. Gotta be careful. So sometimes it takes a second to change that, and it just kicks on you. Come on. That's just cruel.
There's not much left out there. He checked the majority of the route. He doesn't have boots, so he can't check. There's 1 graveyard slot, and there's, what, catfish? Is that all that's left?
Where's he going?
And then he's got to start diving in. Oh, he's going in.
He's going to do pop first.
I mean, this is fine. I think that, you know, doing either pod or swamp, you know, it's probably perfectly fine. I personally would have probably gone into Mire when I saw that was ether.
For 2 chests. I think swamp is fast and it has 6 chests. I think you play the odds.
It'd be interesting if he gets, you know, Quake and doesn't find Ice Rod if he just goes into T-Rock expecting Ice Rod to be in there.
Well, if he finds Quake and nothing, and there's still items left in this dungeon, I'd would say you should play.
Yeah, I think you keep going. I'm just thinking, let's say you finish this, you clear this completely, and then you have Quake but not Ice Rod.
Yeah, that's an interesting conundrum because it's a hell of a walk.
Now, we know it couldn't have been too easy.
Remember, 5 items in House of Darkness.
And green pendant, I believe, so technically 6.
Technically 6. See, now that plays with the green pendant.
That happens probably one of the best.
Oh, you know, he's with the big key. I'm just surprised he skipped the arrow hallway, but maybe he's hoping that he gets the 6 items he needs and leaves.
Well, and Vault's finishing up Layamo here. So
does he realize he has swords? Ooh, butter sword.
Very nice.
Oh, you know what? That's actually pretty good routing. I forgot that this takes you here. I'll keep that in mind for next one.
So Vault's finished up. Now, theoretically, he's caught up on crystals, and if he gambles and gambles correct, he actually could catch up completely here. Yeah, he's going to check checkerboard. It'll be very interesting where he goes after this.
He realizes those are fairies, right? Oh, he's just looking for the refill. Okay.
Oh, Vault's going to check out Zora, it looks like.
Yep. Yeah, and then play.
Yeah, I personally, I like Misery Mire here. I think that's... When that turned out to be Ether Medallion, I like that play.
Yeah, but sometimes the game's trying to tell you something.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll be... And I actually think, you know, if Vault would make the play, and let's say it's just in there... oh, never mind. Oh, there's the Ice Rod, though. That's so he's gonna have to. Okay, that's pretty big because now we know that Turok's gonna be a go mode.
Mm-hmm. It's just a Quake away.
Although I would have to believe that Copes is gonna probably go to Swamp before he goes to Mire.
Oh yeah, considering he already passed it, 6 items versus 2
exactly.
is kind of an no-brainer.
Well, that takes some of the fun out of it. Vault's going to make the mountain trip.
Copes will go to the dark base. Oh, batters will play. Some magic powder. Make your life a little bit easier in Turok, that's for sure.
So,
yeah, Vault does not know what is on Turok.
Yeah. So, very smart play doing this now, getting all the knowledge plus 6 items on the route.
No, Hefe after that, I mean, unless Quake is on Sarashula, that's the way I could see it. he completes he opts to complete Palace of Darkness.
Now, I was not counting how many items. Did he find all 5?
I believe so. I don't imagine he would left without it. It's not a miserably long walk from there to the boss. I mean, it's Vault's got a big hill to climb, obviously, but it's not impossible.
It's not, as long as he finds Quake first. If the issue with finding Quake first, if you don't, let's say you don't go into pod, is you might make that gamble that Ice Rod's in there, and obviously we know it's not a good gamble.
So what Vault needs more than anything else is for Quake to be on Sarashala, and for him to decide to do the entire dungeon.
And that would do. That would actually probably catch him up, because
Yeah.
I doubt Copes is going back anytime soon.
No, he's going to do everything else first. Let's see where our friend the bat has. Oh, pay for it. Gives him a tip for the wake-up call.
Yeah, and even chat's talking about this too. We can see that, you know, Vault has an opportunity to make this up, but
He has no idea.
He has no idea, and he can't know. I mean, it just depends what he decides to gamble on. He's got 3 options, and he has to pick pod out of one of them eventually.
Basically, for this to work, he has to pick pod first. Oh, you know what? They haven't checked Graveyard Cliff, have they?
Cliff is still available. Yeah, no one's gone through there with a mirror. That's one of those you almost want to wait until you get the boots, but at this point of the game.
Yeah, what you looking for anything.
And then Catfish is still available too, so I'm guessing if Copes is going all the way to this, he might just keep walking and check out Catfish.
And remember, he doesn't know what's on the entrance either, so play stop him too.
Vault gets a little bit richer.
Boring old bombs.
Oh, he's making the play. Okay, Vault's making the right play.
So you get a Catfish. Looks like JCopes is.
Yeah, I think you almost have to do this at this point.
Yeah, why not? You're pretty much here.
Yeah, you have to. If you're going all this way to check Graveyard, you have to check Catfish. Well, the good news for Vault is he's going in the right direction.
Let's see what he does in Palace of Darkness.
He also has not checked the pedestal. It's probably not in his mind yet.
Considering the way the seat is and how many
yeah. You gotta assume he's just gonna go for items, but he's got a chance if he goes for the green pendant.
Catfish is a heart.
I was totally expecting Copes to just throw that heart away.
Yeah. You gotta save that 2 seconds.
I mean, he didn't do the 3 seconds to walk up to get the one last time.
Yeah,
so. We stay in Dark World. Is there anything?
Pedestal is Couch Cash. Copes did check in Sports FA.
Yeah, so Copes knows Vault is not. Where's Copes going here?
He's going backwards. Yeah, it's got a pyramid. He doesn't know.
Yeah, I forgot he hasn't checked this yet.
Fat Fairy must by definition has to be unnecessary at this point.
Right. Yeah, there's nothing worth value.
Maybe, possibly the red mail, but
Red mail or half magic. That's about it. That's about it. It'll probably be the boots, you know, because.
Are you gonna see him head down to Swamp? I think.
You know, that is probably the last play that could potentially swing this, is if the big key is on the lantern in Ganon's castle and Vault happens to come across boots first. That's pretty much it after this. So it's this and the green pendant play, and that's going to be the race.
No, Albie, I think we think the Meyer play was there earlier, and it just none of them took it, and now it doesn't make sense to go there first.
Yeah, I would have personally. I love the Meyer play, but yeah, but you know, Ridley's right. It's too late. You're already committed.
Yeah. Oh God. All right. Don't even go there.
Remember, we were talking about this very early, that this has just been too easy of a seed. That would be the way to throw it off.
Hey, it happens sometimes.
Yeah, he was talking about getting boots in Fat Fairy and then the big key on the lantern inside of Ganon's tower. That would be brutal. Actually, it would almost be worse to get like halfway through Swamp here to get Quake, leave, and then have the boots still be in Swamp.
Oh no. The very worst situation I've ever seen was a race I was actually in. We're doing a open pedestal run, right? So if you don't know what that means, it means the Triforce is inside of the Triforce pedestal, the Master Sword pedestal. We need to do Swamp Palace, and the hook shot was in the Haunted Grove, and the shovel was in the freaking validation chest.
Oh, jeez.
And so you had to do every crystal dungeon to get into Kent's tower. In a thing where you're booking like, this will take 45 minutes.
That's crazy. I love it, but it's crazy. So Copes has found one item in here. Yeah, for the sake of the race, I will love it if Vault finishes Helmasaur.
It would be unbelievable.
Not only, I mean, he'd be in the lead at that point.
Yeah,
probably.
no doubt about it. No, I mean not hookshot. I'm sorry. The king was the key. It was I would script the story somehow. It was need to do Meyer and Kane was in the shovel. Hookshot was also late in Ganon's castle, but that wasn't the problem.
There we are.
That pretty much.
Now, pay the winners.
The only shot you got now is boot situation.
Yeah, the boots would be the only thing left here, but you know the problem with that now is Vault's probably going to follow the same pattern. He's going to follow the exact same pattern once he finds Quake, unless it's in Meyer, which is very unlikely at this point.
Unless, of course, the big key's on the torch.
I mean, that's the only thing. Oh, that's correct. Oh, that's a really good point. That could still do it.
It's really, really, really unlikely. We're talking a 1 in 22 chance, along with the boots being there.
Well, Vault is he's going to make the play, so there's something. He's gonna do a full clear.
Yeah, it doesn't know what's on pedestal, so it's the correct play. Oh, and JCopes4Life is in fact in go mode.
He is indeed the best mode to be in.
Which, if I remember correctly on these trackers, there's actually a marker for that. On Alvy's specific tracker.
Oh, this is a newer one. I think I've only seen this one once. This is the one that's got the Zora on the tracker. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's semi-go mode.
You're actually kind of right. You're right. No, it's until we see the torch or we get the boots, it's not go mode. It's a less that you need to roll better than a D20 chance. It's over 98% go. Well, no, it's not 98% go mode. It's
a 96% go mode.
Yes.
There's nobody that there's go mode. There's
96,
nobody.
96, 98.
Very
Whatever.
very well
It's a very high chance.
There's nobody alive that would not treat this as go mode to at least check it.
Now, mind you, we can rescind the go mode if this situation does happen. That would be a clip. I would say that we would have to clip that moment. Alright, Vault takes care of the Hellosaur.
Really? I think they got all the items.
Yeah, they did. So, let's see what Shashka has.
Yeah, I think everybody here wants to see Boots here. Just
it would make it interesting.
Oh,
Cope's taking a death. Not a horrible place to die, but never really pleasant.
and here's the make or break.
Big 20.
Yeah, it's going to be really difficult now.
Gonna pretty much do it. Unless they're in I don't know, Mire or later.
Or the chain chomps just eat Copes up for the next 5 minutes.
5 minutes? You're gonna need to do more than that.
Oh, and Vault's
gonna check. Oh boy. Alright,
I mean,
it's not a bad move.
It's the same thing Copes did. It's the exact same thing as soon as he got that one. Well, actually, he did it right before he went into to Pod, but yeah.
This is a little late to be doing this. You really don't want to grab maybe the green pendant, but you really don't want to be grabbing a pendant without knowing this. Really nice movement on the Mario enemy. I can't remember what those enemies are called. Oh, those Pokies, I guess?
The Pokies, yeah.
Yeah. Milbiki. Unless he is in go mode, he's going to just head straight down. Vault making the Mire play, so
I'm very interested to know what's in here.
A ghost of a hope.
Yeah, it's unfortunate now he's gonna, unless it is the 0.1% of the boots, it's because he's gonna do.
He's still got to go back to the swamp.
He's got to do swamp exactly.
No, we're not discounting the possibility that Gan's Tower just winds up eating up JCopes a couple times.
It can happen.
It can happen. He doesn't have a ton of hearts. He only has a blue mail. It's 4 blue potions. It's not... It would take some careless play, but stranger things have happened.
Oh, he's checking out. I'm actually surprised he's checking out Mimic Cave.
Yeah, I think he's a little worried about the boots. Or he wants a red mail or a heart. Because even if the boots aren't required for Gobo, they sure make your life a lot easier in Gan's Tower. Big 20.
$20 out of Meyer. That's the first item.
Mm.
Oh, come on. Show us boots. Be nice.
Come on.
Vault's had a lot of bad luck with some of his gambles he's made. It'd be nice for him just to get boots. Give him that little glimmer.
Bomb strats for Magic Boomerang. It's one way to do it, I guess.
And now Copes has got that second key, so he's not going to check Laser Bridge, most likely.
No, he has no reason to. That would be fairly costly. Think he'll take the escape valve?
No. He's kind of played loose. He's got 4 blue pots.
Yeah, but he's got to remember that with blue mail on, that's still, was it 3 or 4 hearts?
I think it's 4 hearts.
Let me get whacked.
Yeah.
Ooh, uh-oh. Oh, that didn't go well. The mini helmet sword kind of ate him up.
He's gonna check it.
I think no, he's not gonna check it.
No, he's gonna take the safety.
Get the escape valve. That's not a bad. Uh-oh.
Be careful.
Careful here. He gets. Hey, you know what? He gets hit by one of those lasers and knocked in. I think he dies.
Whoa!
Oh, no.
Oh my God!
Oh my! Oh. No!
Oh my!
Wow!
That happened earlier today. It cost Problems lost his race because of that right there. That exact same scenario.
It's not the end of the world.
I mean, he can't know that he's this far ahead,
No.
but that's still kind of rough.
Yep, Penelope key at Meyer, so yeah, might be an item in the chest, or even worse, in Vitreous.
Yeah, he's got to check them all. Cope switching to arrows, not taking a chance. Although you can't kill the red thing with it. Bombos is the other one.
You can absolutely kill the red thing with Silver.
Can you?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I didn't think you could. Oh, I'm wrong. Normal arrows must not do any damage to it.
As somebody who has gotten stuck in this spot in having to do an early Turtle Rock, I know full well what you can do to that red thing.
Fair enough. Oh, he's gonna check a few. Why not? A little surprised by this.
Well, yeah, I'm actually very surprised by this. That's helpful.
That paid, yep.
Well, that makes Ganon kind of a joke.
And Vault is heading to Swamp.
What was the other item that they would say?
It was Bombos and a, I think it was just
it's
Rupee.
not necessary. It means Boot's either going to be on Trinex or in Ganon's Tower. Probably in Ganon's Tower.
Could still be in Fat Fairy.
You're right. I forgot about that. Should be in Fat Fairy. Trinex again with Butter Sword. Not particularly difficult. Still can be dangerous. Good item switching here. Remember, for some weird reason, you can't switch items with it exploding. Yeah, Quick's pretty early in Swamp, so he'll be out of here quick. Alright, Coach is the winner here.
Taking out a little anger.
Ah.
And off to G Tower.
Off the Ganon's Tower, and you know what that means. So, in Ganon's Tower, there are 22 chests. I want the chat to tell me what chest the big key will be in. Seeing the torch will count as a chest.
I predict that everyone is going to say Torch.
I want to say one. Yeah. I guess one every time.
Yeah, and there's the tile room one.
Tile room guesses. Yeah, I'll take either. I'll take either the what number chest or what specific room. You can't give me both though. Bob. See,
Yeah,
this is the one terminology I actually don't know. What is the Bob?
That's the one room right before the Ice Armos. That's the,
I see.
Yeah, the sprite that gets
Right.
mangled. That's
Gotcha.
Bob.
Oh. I'm all of 5 months into this particular speedrunning community.
Vault's about to get his Quake. There it is.
There it is.
Well, here's the only chance that Vault's got is right
It's
here.
about one.
He's gonna find out.
Nope.
No.
That will do it. I mean, barring a total collapse, that will pretty
It would
much
have
do
to
it.
be a pretty big meltdown. You gotta know that Copes had a slight sigh of relief as soon as he saw that.
Here's 4 through 7. No dice there. Meltdowns absolutely occur. And,
Nerves might be getting to him a little bit here.
maybe.
It kicks in when you're this close.
By the way, Vault is in go mode. Give him some credit.
Yes, indeed.
Alright, that's 8, so Roach, you're out. Setfer, you're also out. I'm out. And Kamikaze Maniac is out. Sports Hefe, you got your shot coming up next. What's your guess?
I love Bob. I love the Bob room.
Bob? You're gonna go for Bob. Alright, Firebar room. Here's chest number 9. Sports Hefe, congratulations. Take a bow. If I do some later seeds, I might actually get a prize for that. I want to wait until there's a lot more people to guess.
Good opportunity to remind all the viewers to follow these runners. And keep a close eye on these channels too. How many? There are 5 Randomizer Mania channels now, I believe.
Involved in this tournament. There are 4 Randomizer Mania channels. That's basically your home for about 95% of the secondary tournament. Want to see the primary tournament? That is on Speed Gaming. I think you'll get one or 2 races on Speed Gaming for the secondary, especially as we get into the brackets.
Basically, if you ever want to watch, you've got something to watch. Between the Speed Gaming channel and the Randomizer Mania channel, they're all over the place. It makes my workday much, much faster.
Oh yeah. I would start thinking about a blue potion here or there. I mean, you can't take them with you. Can't use him on the next seed. Yeah,
Here he goes. Good call. The only issue, I would almost, well, he doesn't have to worry about it now, but I would almost run into the spikes. You don't want sword beams in the gauntlet.
The Moldorm refight. That's not Moldorm, it's Lamelas. I'm a Zelda speedrunner.
Oh, Vault is Oh, he took the key. He didn't check the vanilla bit key. Oh, that's gonna come back and bite him.
I don't think it matters.
Actually, well, yeah, he's gonna get blocked here real soon. That's a good point.
The Cope seems to be hanging on pretty well.
So what do you think, Boots and Validation Chest?
Yeah, I think Boots is in Fat Fairy. We're not going to see it. Or it's in one of the, 13 chests that wasn't looked at. Down below. Well, no, there's not 13 chests down below. 13 chests left in general. Would be one of the 9 chests, I guess.
And Vault just realized he's missing that big key.
Mm-hmm. No, he's not going to try.
Yeah, I don't think he's got.
Yeah, well, what's the point now?
He still has 4 blue goos. He's got all the protection in the world.
3 blue goos.
Oh, that's right. He did burn one. That's correct.
You can check for Boots, but what does it matter at this point?
Boots are laughable at this point. I would almost be more upset to get them.
Oh, it would make the one room at the end easier. Oh.
Well, 30 more of those and we have a race.
Mm-hmm. Hey man, it's happened to Andy.
There was one earlier, I think it was yesterday, where there was like 4 or 5 drops to this. Pretty clean there.
If you're watching Andy's channel, Andy despises the Moldorm.
Yeah, no, it can make the best runners look foolish. Yeah, that was just bombs and validation chest.
By the way, everybody, if you're ever looking for something to watch, that's when the tournament's over or just in between seeds, check out, if you haven't already, Andy's Swordless Run from AGDQ with Patty commentating. It's really the most entertaining thing I've seen on GDQ, I think.
Was that from this past year?
That's from SGDQ this year. About a month ago.
Gotcha.
It's like 1 in the morning and Patty was loopy and you could tell.
Having a few issues here. It's 3 hits.
Ooh,
nice triple.
He'll hit straight again with 3 blue potions and Buttersford. I don't think he'll even bother giving a fairy.
Can't imagine he'll have much of an issue here.
If he's... Oh, look at the Kellogg's commercial. It's burn it. Why not? Why not?
I mean, you're gonna use a blue goo anyway. You might as well burn the magic.
Yeah. Yeah, you can screw another cycle.
Just beating Trinax.
Yep. Stay tuned after the race. We'll try to see if we can get JCopes in here for an interview. Cope getting torch glitch.
Very
really,
nice.
just trying to do just everything's going right for him in the seed.
That's not an easy torch glitch to get it there either with a fire rod.
No, it's hard. That's great timing. And that will do it. He'll take 2 blue potions with him into the Triforce room. Very, very clean Ganon.
Yeah, it was very nice.
Copes has done in the race room. Let's see if we can't get him in here for an interview. 1:53:21 is the official time. Don't go, but the timer's a little off. GG, everybody.
Yeah, it's a very nice Ganon fight.
Yep, stay tuned. We are definitely getting Copes in for an interview. We'll stay with Vault while it happens.
Unfortunately, Copes is not going to have a what's my favorite thing to look at the end of this is the number of bonks that you've done. His will be 0.
Yeah, I bet the boots were in... Well, we'll find out if not Vault's taking the same route, so we won't find out. Yep, that's correct. Vault is 0-1 in group play. JCopes moves to a commanding 2-0. Even losing out, it's hard. He would probably wind up in a tiebreaker. Speaking of JCopes, here he is now. Congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
Everything kind of went your way there.
I would have to agree. I was surprised a little bit. I was actually really nervous that I was going to need boots at the end there, too.
Oh, we were talking about that through most of Turtle Rock. It's like, well, the only shot we got is that the big key's on the torch and he needs the boots.
Yeah, that was my biggest concern because I treated myself as in go mode as soon as I found the Quack Medallion. And thankfully that worked out. However, if it didn't, I would have been extremely frustrated.
Yeah, we saw you check the last checks in Turtle Rock, which was... we kind of figured that's what you were looking for, just to be on the absolute safe side.
Yeah, that was exactly what was going through my mind. Same with Mimic Cave there. Because I didn't want to have to go back just in case I needed it.
This was a pretty... I hate to say this is a fairly boring seed.
I would agree with you on that.
Pretty linear. Which, not always bad. They don't all have to be troll seeds.
Oh, I love my troll seeds. So I'm one of like 3 people who probably do. But I still had to go into 2 pendant dungeons.
That's absolutely right, and you had to get items from both of them. And again, that was never a gamble that paid off. You just get the right ones.
Initially, my plan was to go to Turtle Rock. If it was the Ether Medallion that was required, I was going to look all through there for the Ice Rod. Thankfully, I didn't make it in, though.
It was also really nice that you went to Pod before Swamp, because if you would have gotten the Ice or the Quake Medallion first, we were wondering if you were just going to say not go to Pod or check Mire and just go right to Turtle Rock.
I'm wondering, if you got the Quick Medallion, would you have checked another dungeon, or would you have gone straight in?
Oh, I would have went straight into Turtle Rock. So, yeah, that's actually kind of a good thing I went there then. But all in all, I'd have to say it was a pretty generous seed.
Oh, yeah.
That's what we were saying.
Like, about an hour, I think it was around an hour in, hour 10, 15, 20 minutes. 6 dungeons already completed, and that's a first for me.
Yeah, it was very, very linear up until, you had to hunt down the Ice Rod and the Quake Medallion. There wasn't a whole lot of... And you follow the breadcrumbs perfectly through point A to point B to point C. Yeah, it was very clean.
Vault's still playing right now, having a little bit of trouble in the gauntlet.
Oh, he's in Ganon's Tower right now?
Yes. So one question we actually had that we were wondering, you had 2 opportunities to pick up full heart containers that you skipped when you only had 9 or 8 or 9 hearts and still green mail. I was kind of curious on those. There was one you left in the Grove, if I remember correctly, and then I think there was another one.
Heart containers or pieces of...
No, full heart containers.
I think I was just getting a little bit too confident in myself that I didn't need it. But I probably could have used it in Turtle Rock where I died at the right beside that entrance, the last exit there.
Yeah, that was a... Luckily, it didn't set you back too far, but that was a brutal fall.
Oh, it's still annoying considering the exit was right there and that red jelly pushed me off. Yeah, I was pretty frustrated at that.
So how did you, what do you feel about these bootless seeds?
I don't mind them, because I don't have to remember to use the boots. Because I'm always forgetful. Half the time I forget to use the boots anyway, so these ones work out pretty well for me.
That's fantastic.
I am a little bit curious as to where the boots were, though.
We never saw them, so there's not many opportunities. I mean,
I'm thinking it's probably in the Partizan Tower that wasn't checked.
I think between the 2 of you, we saw almost everything, because he did go into Mire.
Right, but the right side Gan's Tower he did not go into either.
Right.
So we don't
It's
know.
right side Ganon, Fat Fairy, and those last chests in Swamp. I think that was about it.
Yeah, I was gonna ask if you went into Mire. Was there anything good in there, or I guess not, because I had everything I needed to complete the game.
It was a rupee and a bombos.
Well, bombos is fun. Fun if it's required.
So yeah, I believe you're 2-0 in this now in group play with 2 more to play. You got to be feeling pretty good about that.
Yeah, so far it's looking pretty good for myself.
You're in very good position. Even if you lose out, you should at least get a tiebreaker at this point.
Vault's finishing the last room here and going to Aga.
One more win, I think. I don't know. I believe that mathematically guarantees you you advance.
Yeah, I think it's 3 wins and you advance to the bracket. I could be wrong, but I think that's what it is, though.
I think mathematically that's correct. I think that's pretty much a guarantee.
You can have a 3-way tie at 2 and 2. That's the only thing that could happen.
Vault's getting the same trolley patterns that you just had to deal with on Aga 2.
On Agadem, yeah.
Game time, by the way, gives you 151.33 if you're seeing it. Forgot to actually look to see how many chests you opened.
Oh yeah, I wasn't even actually looking at that either. I was too busy talking. I didn't even see how many bonks I had.
0.
Oh yeah.
Guarantee it was 0.
So.
Vault finishes up there. It's going to Ganon.
He's dry though.
That's true. Yeah, he used that last blue potion, and he did not get half magic.
No.
Oh, I guess he skipped laser.
Yes, you did. I would guess that, considering that he's already down, he might just go ahead and go get some potions. Nope.
Nope. All right.
Here we are. You still gotta be very careful.
Oh, that's not where you want to be.
That's still, man, he's a hit away. He's got nothing there, he doesn't realize it.
Oh, be careful, don't do that.
He's just doing that to get out of there. Alright, if he's careful here, this is totally doable without getting hit.
Definitely need Torch Glitch here, because he's got enough magic for 8 Lantern Strikes, it looks like. Don't absolutely need it, but it'd be really nice.
Yeah, 8 sounds like it'd be cutting it close. Too close for my comfort, anyway. Yeah, I'd like to thank you guys for commentating on the race.
Our pleasure. He gets
the trackers, restreamers. Yeah, I'm gonna jump off. Yeah,
hey,
thanks again, though, guys.
Yeah, congratulations and good luck in the next one.
No.
Thank you.
And Vault takes a death. Now he's gonna have to. Yeah, he's gonna have to get out.
He's kind of.
That's unfortunate. That was so close. I thought he was actually gonna have it there. He's gonna fill up completely. He should not have any issues now. Ooh, I just bought one. Okay.
Alright.
Well, he can take the shortcut. He did do Aghanim.
He also dropped the,
Oh, that's right. The portal is right up there, too. Yeah, he won't get to it, but it's up there.
Let's see if he wants to do an interview right after this as well.
Take 2.
Oh, I meant to plug Copes while he was in here, but I guess we'll just plug him now.
Oh, be careful.
Be sure to follow the runners with the links attached. JCopes4Life is his Twitch name. Very simple. Ooh, we just not get the torch.
Oh,
Witch.
just missed.
It's okay, let's go. Potion still.
Yeah, it should be. Oh no, he burned it.
Did he already burn it?
Yeah, he had to.
Ooh.
Yeah, the problem with this now is that he can't use Fire Rod.
Oh,
Nice setup though.
I thought
right
he
there.
knocked himself down. Very nice movement there. And he gets
nice
it.
one.
Nice.
Double.
Double. Vault comes in 2 hours and 7 minutes and 15 seconds. Hey, considering he did Aghanim when he didn't have to,
Yeah.
that's only 14 minutes behind.
Yeah, that's not too bad. Again, these linear seeds, even though they lead you to the, from point A to point B, they still take a while. Even though, he didn't stop his timer, but it was 2:07:15 is his official time. I'm checking to see if he wants to say a couple words here.
I don't think so. Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. Quake and Ice Rod is not a linear finish, but it was a linear rest of the seed.
Yeah, it's just, luckily they knew what to do. They knew to jump into the pendant dungeons. That's where the items generally at in this logic. So, well, if he decides not to jump in, again, just take a minute to make sure to follow these runners. Keep an eye on the Randomizer Mania channels for more racing, as well as the speed gaming channels. There's races almost around the clock. It's fantastic.
Duncan, why don't you go ahead and plug your channel?
Oh, you can find me at /BigDunka. I'll actually be racing tomorrow evening as well.
And screwing up the commands in Twitch chat is myself, Ridley Dragon, also known as Ridley Dragon Plays. Why doesn't somebody who knows what the actual the command is link that in the chat?
I actually don't know what that is, so... There it is.
That's what I was my second guess. And also, big thanks to Alvi for restreaming this, providing this excellent tracker software and his own streaming software. And, of course, tracker hype for Elias8885 coming in as a last-second substitution and joining us on this late Monday evening. And yes, thank you, Hefe, for linking Alvi. All right, I don't think Vault is coming, so with that, I think we're going to log off for the night. This has been Randomizer 2, Group AC match of the secondary, Link to the Past, Randomizer Open Tournament for the fall of 2017. This is Ridley Dragon signing off.
And Duncan signing off as well. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.